All right, now, Paulie, you know what time it is, huh? It's time for March Madness. We got Sean Green and Ryan Kramer from Monkey Knife Fight. Our favorite thing to say here, Monkey Knife Fight, the sports gambling podcast. I don't want to brag or anything, guys, but I kind of crushed it on all of my Super Bowl bets. I got everything from the coin toss to the color of the Gatorade. Just saying.
Yeah. As soon as the blue Gatorade got dumped, my Twitter feed got lit up of just everyone. I told you, blue Gatorade. Burr had it right. Yeah, you nailed it, man. And you were all over your buddy Brady and the Bucks. And man, that was
passive aggressive, Paul. Do you hear that? All over your buddy Brady. It couldn't be that I just knew he was going to win. It's my buddy now.
I mean, you're a Brady backer, and
no. I'm a married man. I know passive aggressive statements when I hear them.
gotta throw it under the bus a little bit.
All over your buddy Brady. Okay, go ahead.
No, I mean, again. Great job, and again, not coming in a condescension.
Why wouldn't I be all over him? He's won 6 out of 9, now 7 out of 10. You're making it seem like I bet some 50-1 horse.
I'm with you, Bill. Easy money.
Kramer was on the Bucks as well. You guys cleaned up, man.
I love it.
But what about March Madness? I know we're on the Anything Better podcast, but Verzi, anything better than just watching a shit ton of March Madness games, having some action, actually having the March Madness to talk about?
Listen, I love a favorite, and I'm sticking to it because Gonzaga is not fucking losing. I'm telling you this right now. Gonzaga is undefeated. They're going to stay undefeated. They're the best team in the country. I actually watched them play a little bit. Bill will tell you from experience of our friendship and many years of talking sports on the phone, in hotel rooms, in green rooms. I can't lay off a favorite. And if there was ever a favorite that I had to stick with, it's Gonzaga. So I'm sticking with it.
Loves the regular season. What happens in the regular season in his world is what is going to happen in the playoffs. So if Gonzaga beats some Division III team by 80. He doesn't see it as any. I mean, I used to drive me nuts back in the day when he would talk about quarterbacks that were better than my buddy Brady. And I'd be like, listen, if you want somebody to throw 500 yards in November against a team that isn't going to make the playoffs, this is your guy. But if you want someone to win in January, I need wins in January. So March is different. I'm not saying I don't know shit about college hoop, but I can already tell you just because somebody's undefeated in the regular season, that does not carry as much weight as my striped friend here is trying to tell you.
No, listen. I mean, yeah, Gonzaga has looked really good, but you're right. When these teams are undefeated in the regular season, it's just so much pressure leading up to eventually a letdown game. I mean, I like Gonzaga to maybe make it to the Final Four, but to win it all, I think it's a little crazy. I'm going with the team like Michigan. Already got a couple tough losses out of the way. Now they know what it's like to lose. They don't want that taste in their mouth. And Gonzaga, they just seem to every year we go through this, Ryan, with Gonzaga where they look so good, they dominate the WAC, and then tournament time.
The WAC, they're in a minimal security prison. Okay. If you play on Tobacco Road or you're in the Big Ten, I mean, that's like, you got to make a shank.
Fellas, wire to wire. It's over.
I'm with you, Paul, actually. I think it's becoming popular.
Money off of Paul.
It's becoming popular to find a reason to pick against the best team in the country. And we've seen this in every other sport, Sean. The best team has come home and raised the trophy at the end of the year. So I think it happens again. Paul and I are uniting against.
And you know what? That Gonzaga coach, it's that Gonzaga coach's time. Okay, that dude has been knocking on the door for a while. He's finally got the team to do it. And I saw them play.
Paul, I'm taking that action.
Yeah,
I've not watched them once this year.
Bill and I are going to be booking Paul and Kramer's action on Gonzaga to win it all.
I'll take that all day. I'll root for him because I would love to see somebody out of the WAC win it all. But like, dude, you come on, man. This is like you got bum ass fights here. You're undefeated playing a bunch of who are they playing out there?
I I expected to hear Verzi, being right there in the Jersey area, Big East basketball, talking about Georgetown, the fact that Patrick Ewing won it as a player and as a coach, Cinderella story. But you're going chalk with Gonzaga, Verzi.
Yeah, I mean, listen, when I watched them play, the rebounding, the big guys down there, and here's the other thing. I saw Gonzaga get tested. They were getting tested by, I think it was BYU.
Yep.
BYU was testing them. BYU was beating them. Okay.
BYU.
Yeah. BYU was beating them though. And BYU was beating them pretty good. And people are going, oh, this is the game that Gonzaga gives it up. And you know what? Like the fucking champions that they are.
Mormons. Like, are they chanting that at the game, Paul? Nothing scares a hoop player when he hears Mormons chanting.
Like champions, the Zags fucking won it. Like the champions that they are. They fucking came back and they won it.
They went to Utah and conquered.
Granted, they were playing a bunch of fucking white kids from BYU, but
they don't get a lot.
Do you have a gig at Gonzaga coming up? My God, this is crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna win it.
You're talking about Coach K.
They're gonna win it, man. They're gonna win it. I'll put fucking 500 on it. I'll put. What do you want?
I'll take that. Send that this way, buddy.
Oh wow.
Wait, but are you taking? Yeah, but so you're taking the easy way out. You're gonna just pick one of 30-something teams. I mean, who's gonna win it?
The easy way out, Paul, is knowing that you're all over it. I'm telling you.
Fade the mush. It doesn't get any easier.
The bush in the Bronx. Tear up your ticket.
Come on, Kryptonite. Come on.
The huge favorite who won everything. Yeah, it didn't. I'm fading. I'm fading Verzi just because we were on the same side in the Super Bowl and it didn't work out for us taking the favorite. Bill, who do you like? Any teams? I know you're not
my team. I got 3 teams that I like, that I root for: Michigan, Kansas, and Duke. So out of the 3 of them, the ones who had the best year is Michigan. I like their uniforms. I'm just kidding. I'm a housewife here, dude. I haven't watched enough. I saw some kid on Tennessee throw it down though.
Oh yeah, there was some elbows going. Yeah,
there's people. I'm going Michigan.
Yeah.
Hail to the victors, fuck Gonzaga. They didn't play anybody. Hail to Michigan. I'm taking $500 off Verzi.
Yes.
Well, I don't know if you saw, Bill, but Juwan Howard, their coach, he was getting into it. I always got to support a team whose coach isn't afraid to get scrappy, start yelling at the other coach. And it's been hilarious in these COVID times where the coach is wearing the mask until he needs to pull it down and yell right in the ref's face. You can almost see the droplets coming out of
it. You're going to hear my point and take this virus. That's how mad I am at you.
It's like, why even wear these masks, or the coaches who wear the creepy clear mask? It's just so unsettling and they still, again, just pull it down anytime they need to yell, completely defeating the purpose of the mask.
That happened last night. The Knicks had a heartbreaker against the 76ers.
Oh, yes.
Tom Thibodeau's fucking mask was on his chin. His shirt was out. His boxer shorts, his fucking boxer shorts were over his fucking dress, his button down. And it was like Corona didn't matter anymore. It's like, it's like us on a call.
Why do they make them wear the mask if they're just going to pull it down to yell at these refs? Interesting little side note: 6 of the refs already have been replaced for March Madness. 1 tested positive, and the other 6 went out to lunch for them. Bill, I know you're not afraid to be a conspiracy theorist at times. Any shenanigans potentially with the refs here?
I just don't. There's no upside for it for college basketball. They own those kids. They don't pay them. I think when you get to the pros, I think if they were going to be shaving points or doing something nuts like that, I don't think that they would get rid of a whole fleet of referees. I mean, it's a little too convenient for me. I don't like it. I like there was only one mobbed up ref in the NBA in the 2000s. I love that.
Tim Donaghy was a solo actor. No one else was involved. Donaghy, I listened to some interviews. The guy's hilarious. He admits to being involved in these scandals, but he insists that the games he bet on, he didn't adjust the way he called the game, which is the craziest thing. Like, he admitted that he was involved with the mob, admitted everything else, but tried to still keep some ref integrity there.
I'm
like
a dirtbag, but I got a line. Okay.
exactly. I just happened to.
I said no fucking kids.
So wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. Let's real quick, Bill. Let's get to this bet. So 500. I'm putting all the 500. You're just saying someone's gonna take them out. You have it a little easier there.
Oh, that's not the kind of thing. That's not who I am. How long have you known me? First of all, I'm not taking $500 of your hard-earned money. All right.
So what are we gonna do?
A steak and a cigar.
Okay.
Okay. And before before you take your first bite, you have to say whoever loses, you have to be like, insert name here. God damn it.
You were right.
You've never been more right in your life, and it is an honor for me to pick up this check. And I will buy dessert also. I'm just saying Michigan's going to go further than Gonzaga.
Ooh.
That's the bet. And that's
cigar.
That's probably even money. And Bill was talking about being married. It's a classic married guy thing. The bet is he just wants to hear someone else say they're right. That's, as a married guy, that's my fantasy. No longer, two chicks at the same time, just the wife to go, you know what? After all this, you were right. Moving on.
I just want to be heard. I just want to be heard.
Listen to me, sweetheart.
You love me.
We got some awesome games here. Again, Monkey Knife Fight. That's the place to go. They got college basketball, March Madness tournament bets. We got prop bets for these players. Again, use that promo code Burr, get a free $5 play and $100 or 100% deposit match up to $50 using the promo code Burr. monkeyknifefight.com. The first 4 game, again, there were 64 teams, not enough for all the action. Had to crowbar 4 more teams in. Kicking things off Thursday night, UCLA, Michigan State. Pretty good historic matchup. Two kind of like powerhouses. Not great years for either teams. UCLA kind of coming in cold. Tip off 6:57 on the East Coast. We got 2 player props, more or less, on these points. Michigan State forward Aaron Henry, 16.5 points. Kramer, I'll let you kick it off. Over under, more or less, 16.5.
I mean, he's the NBA prospect too. So if you're an NBA guy, this guy is going to be playing in the league. And I think if you like Michigan State, you like Henry to score over 16.5 points. Sean, as you know, I like UCLA in this one, so I'm going to take the under.
Oh, okay. You're going under. Verzi, what are you? Where are you at here? Michigan State forward, 16.5 points. First, this is actually the late game on Thursday night, getting the tournament started.
I like UCLA too. So 16.5 points. He's got to get 17.
Yep.
I'm going to take the under.
Okay.
Like it.
Lock it up.
Taking the under.
Now he's going anti-chalk. Burr, what are you doing here? Over under 16.5 points. Aaron Henry, pretty good forward for Michigan State.
I was loving the under, then Verzi said under, so I don't know here.
I'm with you.
I was in my head not knowing even know who this kid is.
Hey, I got all the unders right at the Super Bowl.
Huh?
All the unders of the yards that I said passing from Mahomes and Brady, I got right when I said the under for the Super Bowl.
You sound like a community college right now, trying to be number 1 in something.
Your niche, number 1 pamphlet school in the Rhode Island region.
We have the coldest Coca-Cola in any cafeteria.
The best
in the Simi Valley area.
The best pool vending machine in the break room. Yes, sir.
Normally, I would say that I'm thinking this kid who I've never seen play, who I've already forgotten his name. This is
Aaron Henry.
Aaron Henry. I would say that he's feeling the pressure. Normally, and he'd be a little tight on this first game. However, these kids grew up with Instagram, right? They know what it's like to hit their marks, say it, be funny. They've handled criticism and all of this crap. Everybody's all one and done now. Everybody's sick with it, I believe is what the kids say. I'm going to go positive.
Trip. All right.
Just so we have something to shit talk about. I say the kid scores 21.
Ooh, I like that. I'm going over. He showed up big when they played Michigan, had a nice game. UCLA's defense is kind of falling apart, and Big Ten, They actually played their conference tournament in this bubble site for the tournament. He's used to the rims. He's dialed in. I'm going over 16.5. Moving over to the UCLA side, and I'm sure I'm going to mispronounce this guy's name. Johnny Juzang, guard for the UCLA Bruins, 13.5 points, more or less. Paul, I know you're on UCLA. You going more here?
Yeah, 13. He can have that at I'm going to take over. I'm going to say he gets 14.
Yeah, just over. All right, I'm with you. I'm going over. Even though I'm on Michigan State for the game, laying 2, I do think this is going to be a little more high scoring than we're used to for a Big Ten Pac-12 game. Kramer?
Pac-12 shows up for the tourney. The Kentucky transfer has a huge game, goes over, scores 30.
Ooh,
Sean, I'm saying he scores 30.
Oh,
all right. Well, you can do some adjusted lines on the monkey knife fight if you really think he's going to go off. I think they have some adjusted stuff here, and you can add in a bunch of players and go like.
Yo, Kramer just got me. Yo, you just got me when you said Kentucky transfer. I just literally saw the bet. I just saw the bet I'm doing when you said Kentucky transfer. So, yeah.
Paul perked up. He's like, "Are you talking about a blue blood program?
I got
some
nuggets.
Sort of favorite action here.
I got nuggets. Some chalky action coming your way."
Bill, what about you, man?
I think this kid tries to hang for a little while. Don't know who. I don't even remember his name.
Johnny Juzang.
I write a lot of scripts, so here's my script. This kid tries to hang with them in the first half. He gets about 8. I think he can eke out another 6 in the second half. But this kid, I'm telling you, who's going to rise to the occasion of Michigan State that I've never heard of, he's going to run away in the second half. I think that's what happens. They both go over.
Well, and he's going on that hero's journey for the screenwriters out there. I do appreciate Bill's honesty of just saying I'd never heard of this guy, and he can still hit a talking point, and just kind of shows you these talking heads, even though they're pretend. Did you see the clip of Paul Pierce talking about the Sixers, and he thought they lost by 36, and he was giving his whole take on the highlights, and they had won by 36. Just shows you how tuned out some of these guys are.
Oh, dude, Paul Pierce, when you watch him, he's a good dude, but that guy just is fucking checked out, man.
Yeah.
He does.
The guy who's phoned in a couple gigs. I know the look when I see it. All right.
I've never seen a guy give a fuck less about a post game than Paul Pierce ever.
Yeah.
Well, look, man, that's like an astronaut getting excited that someone else is sitting in the rocket.
Yeah.
You tell what's going on with him right now. He's making sure there's no holes in the suit.
Yeah, but give it to some nerd that wants to
at some point. Does anybody care?
He's already been there. He's not going to give a shit. All right, Florida versus Kramer. Your Virginia Tech Hokies right now. Hokies laying 1. The player props we're going to talk about Friday. East Coast 12:15 tip. Trey Mon, the guard for Florida, his over under sitting at 17.5. Kramer, I know you're a Hokie diehard. Are you taking the under here?
Listen, the former 5-star recruit is starting to show up in a big way. After going under this total 5 times in a row, Sean, he's gone over the last 5 games. Obviously, end of the season, tournament time. The cameras are bright. He's going to try to do a lot himself here. I think he goes over.
Okay, he's gonna press maybe, but get a lot of shots up.
I think he's finally coming into his own, as they like to say.
Verzi, Florida, SEC country. Trey Mon, you're going under 17.5. Yeah. I'm with you. So I think this is going to be a good game. The spread reflects that, but 18 points against this Virginia Tech defense, which isn't amazing, but isn't bottom barrel.
I'll say this.
I think 18's a lot. Kramer's the only one taking over so far. And you're a Virginia Tech guy.
think he gets there even if they're down by a lot. It's kind of like the football analogy. If the quarterback's going to throw for a lot of yards either way, it's kind of the way they've been playing. So yeah, I'm going over.
Burr, where are you at with this one? Trey Mon.
I feel like Florida is a sunnier state, so you can play basketball year round. So these kids are out there playing defense in that humidity. You get them inside in air conditioning, they're going to shut this kid down. Shut them down. I'm going under.
What a relief! Central air. I like that. I like the angle.
They're going to be running downhill the whole game.
Yeah, it's not no humidity in Indianapolis, at least not this time of year.
I mean, we live in
the game, though, man. It is muggy.
You got to adjust to the dry heat. You know,
it's a dry heat. Keve Aluma, and again, Kramer, you can correct me on his pronunciation.
You got Aluma. There you go.
14.5 points. Virginia Tech forward. I'm going to start on this guy. I'm going over here. Yeah. Again, Florida's defense has kind of fallen apart a little bit late. They've really killed me on some bets. So I'm on Virginia Tech for the game. I think Aluma getting 15 is doable here. Kramer, you co-signing?
Completely co-sign. I'd say I think the monkey knife fight folks are fell asleep at the wheel here. His usage has been incredible lately. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't go over.
Calling out the monkey knife fight quonks.
I am. I'm calling out the nerds with the supercomputers. Wrong number here. He goes over.
Are you with him, Verzi?
I am, because he's so into the team and he knows the team so well. He said that with so much confidence that I'm taking that. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta trust the guy who's got the inside scoop. Burr, where are you at? Over, under 14
it's
and a half.
So hard to go against Ryan's confidence, but the fact that Verzi was enamored by it, I just got to go against it. I got to go against it. Sean, by the way, I love how your background looks like a Foot Locker the day after Christmas. And just nobody wanted the Eagles jerseys and everything else sold.
There's 92. Rest his soul, by the way.
You got a medium? You got a medium? That's all we got is what's left here. So.
You can call it a Foot Locker sale, but you can't go at my boy Reggie White, Minister of Defense.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that was Reggie White. Sorry.
No, I said rest his soul, but that's old school right there.
Yeah. Come on.
That's Bill Berge.
That's my entire childhood. I have a Bill Berge custom jersey on the way to hang up next to my Chuck Bednarik, which talking old school from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
My favorite part.
I haven't been able to find that. It was a classic NFL clip.
Oh yeah, we talked about that when you were calling it for NFL
football game. That guy just like, oh my god.
Oh man,
he did. I shook his hand at a youth awards banquet, and it looked like it had gone in like a juicer. His pinky was like 90 degrees, and he just had this hand. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Bednarik, Hall of Famer. All right, last game we're gonna get to. This one, another should be a classic here. Syracuse, who a lot of people are arguing maybe not deserving to be in the tournament, especially at an 11 seed, not having to play in, going up against San Diego State, the Aztecs. Round one, late night, 6:40 on the East Coast. Buddy Boeheim, of course, his dad is the coach. I've been all in on Buddy Boeheim. The kid is just shooting lights out. 31-point game against Virginia, 16.5, way too low. All in. Buddy Boeheim. Kramer, you've been making fun of me for my love affair with Buddy Boeheim and the Syracuse Orange. Are you brave enough to go under at 16.5?
Two true statements. Buddy is a dog's name.
Yes.
Also, as a youth coach myself, youth girls soccer, if I make the playoffs, like we see with Jim, you bet your ass I'm playing my kids the entire goddamn game. So he's going to take all the shots. Buddy Boeheim goes over.
Verzi, where you at with Buddy Boeheim?
Dude, this dude Kramer, I wish you coached you just have the knowledge that it's like everything you say. I'm just like, I think this kid's got his shit together. Like, I think that a lot of stuff. And I do like the fact that this is Buddy Boeheim's first tournament, or no?
No. But this is his first tournament playing meaningful minutes.
He wasn't getting a ton of action on their previous tournaments.
And that's what she said.
I think he goes, it's 16.5 is a great number, but you know what? I think he chucks him up. I think he chucks him up to, press his old man and show people it's Buddy Boeheim time. It's I go over 17 points for the kid.
And that is I know you're not a Verzi, you're not a gambling tout, but that is right in toolkit number 1 of the gambling tout. This is a great number. Yeah. Gives yourself a lot of wiggle room. As a guy who's given out a bunch of bad picks, if you start out by complimenting the number,
most people have no nice idea leeway. How numbers are created what a number is. So they get very impressed when you talk about the number as if you know something.
Oh wow,
nailed it. Very important.
Shout out to them. Great job over a monkey knife fight. Burr.
Go either way.
Yes. It'll all depend on who shows up.
If you guys want to see a great gambling movie, watch Owning Mahoney. I'm trying to get through it. It's done so well as far as Philip Seymour Hoffman. Well, I probably shouldn't say that on a gambling website. It's a feel good movie where he wins every time. All right. But as far as Buddy Boeheim, is that his name?
Boeheim, but yeah.
Boeheim, let me tell you something, buddy. There's only room for one BB in this entertainment business, and you're looking at him. I'm taking the under. I say they shut you down, buddy.
Lock it up.
Buddy is the name of a stock car driver. Buddy Baker. Right?
That's true.
another BB.
That's true. That's a real human too. I thought it was just a dog name.
Baseball player, Buddy Bell. He's not a basketball player until he shows up and scores more than 17.5, which will not happen.
Lock it up on the under.
And don't worry, most gambling movies end like Uncut Gems, so it's cool. It's another sunny day movie.
I mean, that's how you know I have a problem. You watch that movie, not going to spoil the end, but kind of a rough ending, and just leaving the theater, I'm like, I got to figure out how he got that 7-teamer in. Like, and I got to get me one of those stones. That stone was good luck, man.
What was that movie with What was the movie with Pacino and McConaughey, where McConaughey was like his guy?
Two for the money.
The
Brandon
for the money. But
story.
the whole point of that movie was it's basically after all the shit they went through, he goes, it's a coin toss. Like, with the spread, it's literally a coin toss.
It was one of the great montages in cinema history of McConaughey lifting weights while like reaching over and picking games against the spread. It's an all-timer as far as hilarious montage.
Oh my God. That's fucking hilarious. Well, dude, you only have abs once in your life if you're lucky to ever have them. So you might as well show them if you got them. That's what I say.
Hey, you can't blame the guy. He got him from all those late night bongo sessions. Matt Mitchell is the forward for the San Diego State Aztecs, 15.5 points. Ooh, I'm on Cuse here to win the game. I'm going under. Again, maybe I'm blind to just supporting Buddy Boeheim because my dog's named Buddy, and I'm all in. But I think their defense a little better than they're getting credit for. Kramer, are you over under Matt Mitchell 15.5 points?
Matt Mitchell, as you know, Sean, we adopted San Diego State to this podcast.
Yes,
so we are
gals.
I am sticking with that. Our gals and Matt Mitchell, junkyard dog. He shows up. I think he has a nice game. Hits some threes. Gets over this 15.5 point total.
Verzi, where you at? Kramer's over. I'm under. You seem to be Team Kramer, but where you at? Matt Mitchell 15.5.
Under.
Okay.
Put
I like
man in the box.
I know. I kind of let him as an interviewer. You're not supposed to do that.
He saw 5 reds in a row, and he's like, "I'm going black."
It's good, classic roulette strategy. All right, Bill. Matt Mitchell, 15.5. I know you've been breaking down his game film in the offseason. What do you think?
I didn't know San Diego State had a basketball team, but their football team's been making some noise, and I think that they're going to feed off of that. And this kid's going to go over 15.5.
Should
not
be
by much though, because it's a great number.
It's a great number.
Should be noted, he did play well in the simulated March Madness we created last year when March Madness got canceled. So if that was a foreshadow of
any harbinger for things to come. All right, that'll do it for the tournament talk presented by Monkey Knife Fight. Head over to monkeyknifefight.com. Daily fantasy sports for the rest of us. Use that promo code Burr. Get the $5 game, the free play, and 100% deposit.
Go Zag, go Gonzaga.
Yeah, Berzy's on Zags. Kramer's on the Zags. Burr and I are on Michigan. We'll see how this shakes.
Bush is coming down the aisle with his rolled up program.
I'm staying on the winning train.
I got a prop for you, Paul, right here.
There it is. There it is.
You've been staying on the winning train. I won the last time, you bastard. What are you talking about?
Gonzaga train. They're undefeated. Okay. That's what I mean.
All right. Sorry.
All right, guys.
Jesus, because the guy gets one Gatorade color right, he's the fucking king.
No. From coin toss to Gator. Paul, if you did what I did, you would have had Jordan 1s with your picks on the side of them. The fuck are you talking about?
I really would.
All right, that's it. Thank you, guys.
All right, guys.
Ryan and Sean, everybody. Thank you so much.